For the past 15 years, Thelma Modine has been making dresses for gypsies and travellers that have shocked and amazed.
Thelma, get in the car!
With her outlandish designs, she has transformed rags to riches.
This is the lounge. This is the swimming pool. This is the dining room in here. I think it's a bit like a gypsy, do you think?
Thelma's business is booming, and she wants to repay the community that made her.
Women get a raw deal in the travelling community. They're brought up to say, you're going to be homemakers, and that's it. But some of them do want a job, and they don't get the opportunity.
Numerous travellers have asked Thelma to train them over the years. Now the time is right to pass on her skills to 10 gypsy girls. During a 6-month course, Thelma will employ travellers as trainees, risking her money, her reputation, and at times, her sanity.
I don't care if you can read, you can write, you can sew. All I want from you is your commitment.
To be honest, I don't really know what commitment is.
The course will offer a unique opportunity to travellers who barely mix with the outside world.
We've got Chinese, we've got Polish, and we've got Switzerlandians.
You pooky snared bastard!
Rarely finish school.
These are uppercase letters, like capital letters. Do you know what I mean by that? Oh, OK.
And in many cases, have never done a day's paid work.
It's going to be a hard slog to get them here, and an even harder slog to make them do it for 6 months. But if we have one left at the end and it changes their life, then I'll be happy with that. Oh, Jesus, why do I do this to myself?
Hello, are you in there? Hello!
Can Thelma transform her gypsy girls into working women?
Shit. I can't believe what I'm watching here. It's pure evil.
Or will her thriving business be pulled apart at the seams? Thelma Modine's famous dresses are created by a highly skilled army of seamstresses at a small factory near Liverpool's city centre. But in recent years, the incredible popularity of her designs has put a strain on Thelma's time, her staff and her space.
This is it. This is the factory. This is where it all happens, where we all work really hard. Is the office in here, which should be an office, but is now being taken over by girls having to work in here because there's no room down there. This should be the corset room, but at the moment there's 4 girls working in here. And this is the big room here, where everything goes on. This is where we actually try the dresses on. We have the cutting table there, and this is where I sleep, on here, when we're busy. This is my bed. Here's my little quilt. That's where I sleep. Don't believe I sleep here? There you go. Toothbrush, toothpaste, deodorant.
Thelma's current close-knit team have spent years honing their craft.
Each piece for each section.
Just overlap it.
Envelope and sew it by hand.
But now they are struggling to cope with demand.
I would say definitely our business now has gone up about 400%. And it's either we sit on it and keep it the way it is and don't take any more orders, or we grow with it.
The expansion of the business will involve a move to new premises and gives Thelma the perfect opportunity to pursue her passion project.
80% of our business is for travellers, so I think the way to go is if we take on travellers. They put me where I am today, and it would be nice to just give a little bit back.
Try fuck off, you backward pooner!
In 2.5 months' time, Thelma is planning an interview day to find 10 traveller trainees. She needs girls over the age of 16 who live within 40 miles of Liverpool.
Look at the camera, say hello!
But the project is daunting. To the average business, a traveller girl is unemployable.
You probably bastard.
By the age of 11, the vast majority of girls drop out of school, and the idea of a career woman is an alien concept.
Girls just clean up all day and mind children. That's about it.
Life consists of domestic chores and childcare. The feminist revolution happened to other people.
I run around after these every day, every hour, every minute. And I don't think it's fair.
But after years of working with the community, Thelma has come to realise that not every traveller girl wants to be married at 16.
Marriage is nothing to rush into. I'm still only young. I've still got my full life ahead of me to get married yet.
Some girls want to work, but with opportunities few and far between, Thelma has decided to start a course that will give such women a chance. The challenge now is to find them.
Yesterday, I put a message onto Facebook to just see if there's any girls out there that want to do a training course. And the response has been absolutely amazing. You know, there's loads of replies and everything. I got like a little chill in my stomach. I thought, this is brilliant, you know. For these kids who've left school, you know, 14, 15, there's no way in for them, is there? You know, they're never, ever going to be offered a job by anybody, are they? You know, because they're not educated enough, you know, they are noted for being unreliable. Obviously, they travel, so they think they're not going to come in. So hopefully with this, you know, we could educate other people about them and say, well, if they've been good here and they've turned up every day and they've done the whole course and they get a certificate at the end of it, well, it shows they're reliable, doesn't it?
One of the first hopefuls to respond to Thelma's Facebook page is 16-year-old Irish traveller Roseanne.
Look, Brissa, look. Look. Look.
Like many travellers, she spent her childhood moving from place to place in a caravan with her 2 brothers and 2 sisters. It was a lifestyle that significantly cut short her education.
No, she wanted to give it a kiss.
When did you leave school, Roseanne?
At 12.
Why did you leave school at 12?
Travelling around the place, like just keep going town to town and then just going to keep up with all the different schools.
What can we do about the noise of the snoring just quick?
Can we bring her out? No, put her over there, put her in the chair. Come. I'll fix back in. Back in.
Tell me about your day.
My day is get up, wash myself, clean up all upstairs, come down, feed her, feed all the children, then just go downstairs, clean all downstairs, sit down, watch tellies, get back up, wash up, clean up.
Thelma's dressmaking course represents a unique opportunity for traveller girls. But it's a love of fashion that has persuaded Roseanne to apply.
Jessie?
Oh, that'd be lovely for a wedding, wouldn't it?
No, not for a wedding. No, because it's too plain. I don't. It's like a Lady Gaga style, isn't it?
Do you like Lady Gaga?
No, I know for genuine fact, Lady Gaga, she's definitely a devil worshipper. Like, she sings songs about devil, Judas and all that there. I love Judas. It's devil songs. And Rihanna, they're on Under My Umbrella. Wind that backwards. She's talking in tongues to the devil.
Thelma is offering real paid jobs for at least 6 months and hopes that many of the girls will be good enough to stay on and work in the factory afterwards. But by teaching them an invaluable skill, she wants to change their lives forever.
They're brought up to say, you're going to be homemakers and that's it. I just want to give them, you know, a new lease of life, basically, to go and get a job or just make them feel better about themselves. You know, that they don't have to depend on a man. You know, they don't have to get married because that man's going to give you money for your clothes or money, whatever. They can just get up and go and make their own money. Instead of when you come into me and you want an outfit, I have to go and ask him. Oh, I'll go and see if I can have it. Just go in and buy your own. Larissa, just come down, love. I just want to...
For the new trainees, life in the factory will be a huge culture shock. But Thelma now needs to break the news to her current staff, whose working lives will also be turned upside down.
Just going to all let you know what's going on. We're going to be moving premises, right? So it's going to be a load of disruption, right? It's going to be a lot bigger because we're going to take on another 10 girls, right? That's the good part. The bad part is they're all going to be travellers.
That's not bad. Don't
Well, you know, you come back to me and say that in 3 months when they've been here. They're going to be there on a 6-month scheme at the end of it so they can go and get a job. So does anyone see any problems with that?
Why travellers?
Why travellers? Because no one ever gives them a chance to do anything. As soon as they see the travellers, then they don't get an opportunity to do anything. You're going to show them the ropes? Yeah?
There's going to be a competition with the fake tan who can come in the orangest on a Monday.
I can't believe you said that.
I say it's Vicky and it's cool, isn't it?
Yeah. These girls have probably never even threaded a needle. By the time they leave here, they're going to have to be able to use a flat machine, an overlocker, a fish wire machine, a hook machine, and finish off everything as well. But if they do turn up every day, they will be able to walk out of here and get a job. Maybe not with their attitude, but...
Despite her good intentions, not everybody thinks Thelma's project is such a great idea. Daughter and PA Tracy is well used to her mum's ambitious plans.
She gets so excited about things and it's, yeah, we can do this and we can do that. And then, you know, but when it comes down to it, she doesn't realise sometimes how much work is involved. I try and tell her all the time, oh, Mum, isn't this too much? But she doesn't listen anyway. She doesn't listen to me.
We're really busy as it is. Teaching another 10 girls what to do now. I'm travellers. It's going to be hard. I'm dreading it, to be honest with you.
What's the worst thing that can happen?
A fight.
Nearly half of Thelma's current staff were born outside the UK. For Gypsy girls from a notoriously insular community, mixing with foreigners will be a new experience.
They most definitely, like, look down on the people who don't talk English, right? Even the kids will go in and say, like, to Stacey or whatever, they'll go in and go, why can't you talk properly? Even though they go, oh, everyone's racist against us, they don't, you know, if you're not white and you're not, you don't speak English, like, properly, then they are very racist against you.
How do you feel about this?
Actually, I'm scared a little bit about travelers girls who gonna start to work here.
It's a month until Thelma's interview day, and preparations for the influx of travellers are continuing at a pace. The Facebook site has been inundated with interest.
I'd love to train with you. I'm 41, live in Liverpool.
And over 200 inquiries have already been posted.
Hey, let's employ Martin. Yeah, I like the look of Martin.
We'll have him.
Doesn't matter what he can do. Let's bring him. Hello.
Thelma has been following up some of the most promising candidates in person.
You okay? My jeans has fallen down.
I swear to God, yeah. This is like an opportunity of a lifetime you're getting here.
And to house both the expanding business and the new trainees, a new factory needs to be found with nearly 5 times the capacity of the old workshop.
Dit is op cannabis farming.
Go away! Cannabis farm? Oh my God, I'll take this place. That's cannabis.
Despite the scale of the changes, many of Thelma's nearest and dearest are still not on board. Her daughter and PA Tracy included.
I think you just took more than enough on as it is, to be honest with you.
I know that, but I can't just... If I didn't do it, then I'd feel worse than if I did do it. That's what I'm saying. Like...
Why? I think you just got yourself in, in a nice where you need to be, and then you've got to push it again.
How can we train girls? What you're going to say now, though, is don't train the girls, isn't it?
Yeah.
Don't start it. Is that where you're coming from?
Yeah. You're already here till about 6 o'clock in the morning some nights, so I'm thinking, well, you're going to be even worse. Honestly. Listen to me.
No, I am listening to you. I'm taking on board what you're saying, but I'm just going to go and see another premises in a minute. Sorry. Oh, no, I am listening to you. It's just that I think it'll work out for everyone.
You know, you're going to do it anyway, so it's pointless even talking about it. It's already in your head.
She can't understand me putting my life, which is comfortable now, on the line for something that, is not going to make me any more money. It's just going to I'm just going to put what I've made into helping these girls, and that's what she's worried about, that I am going to be left, or I could lose everything I've got, which is my worry, but I'd never tell her that. I'm not going to tell her that I think about that.
In contrast to her new potential employees, Thelma lives in a luxurious 5-bedroom house on the outskirts of Liverpool with her partner Dave and 7-year-old Katrina.
What's this then? This is your house?
This is my house.
This is your house? I'm going to show you around.
And I'm going to show you around.
Right, OK. Right, what's this bit? The lounge.
The lounge.
Big and blingy. Look, and look at this. This is real Gypsy, isn't it? I like everything they like. Oh, whose room's this one, Katrina?
My dad's.
We don't come in here, do we?
No.
Why? Because what does he do in here?
Just watches football all day.
This is our swimming pool, isn't it, babe?
Yeah.
Yeah? I used to have more than this, actually. I used to have a big house with loads of land and horses and everything. And got divorced and lost it all.
In 1994, Thelma found herself single and penniless.
What gave me the strength to walk away from an unhappy marriage was that I could earn money. My aunt was a tailoress and my mum was a seamstress, and they passed it on to me.
Thelma began by selling dresses on a market stall and before long found her niche.
Once upon a time, this little girl came to my stall and she said to me, "Can you make dresses like Gone with the Wind dresses?" Do you know what they are?
I don't get that.
Don't you get that?
No.
What they are is big, sticking out dresses like that. So I said, OK, I'll do them. That was the first Gypsy that ever came to speak to me.
Should have just said no.
The business was beginning to do well, but with 2 young children to feed, Thelma also continued to claim benefits.
I had to sign on for income support to support the kids, which I'd never ever done before in my life. And I should have stopped signing, but I didn't because I was scared. I'd never had to look after them on my own before. And I carried on. And I ended up going to prison. I had a custodial sentence for it. I was put in the van, taken to the prison, and I couldn't have felt any worse at that time. I can't even imagine. I can't even tell you how it felt. It's probably the worst feeling in the world. And it's always motivated me, like, I will never be in that position again. It's frightening. I would never do it, ever. So that's what gave me the motivation to work as hard as I do now. Hiya, Sammy Joe, it's Thelma from Nico. I'm ringing you about this, you know, the trainee thing, what we're doing. You still interested? It's something you're to have at the end of it as well. Do you know what I mean? So I don't think your dad being in prison or your brother being in prison is going to matter, really. All right. Bye. She's really up for it. She really wants to do it. But I think her dad's just got 7 years and her brother's just got 2.5 years. So, well, she doesn't have to ask her dad's permission now, does she? It's just a mum. But the more I look at it, the more I see it's going to be a hard slog. It's going to be a hard slog to get them here. It's going to be a hard slog to keep them here. And an even harder slog to make them do it for 6 months. But, as I say, if we have one left at the end and it changes their life, then I'll be happy with that. Hiya, Shannon. It's about the training course. How old are you, babe? You're 16. Okay. Who do you belong to? Yeah. Oh, are you Sweepies? Oh, it's you. Oh, hiya, babe. How are you? Oh, God, I didn't know it was you. Bye-bye. The first dresses I ever did with diamonds on for babies was for her, for Shannon. And her little sister, Jamelia. Yeah. First time I ever put diamonds on a dress was for that kid. And she's, what, 16 now? Jesus, that makes me feel old.
Irish traveller Shannon lives 40 miles from Liverpool, in the Welsh town of Wrexham.
Go away, Miley, fuck off!
Having left school at the age of 11, her life is spent caring for her 5 siblings.
Marianne, Naomi, you can't get on this, Marianne, Naomi. Move. Move, Marianne.
But having decided to attend the recruitment day, Shannon is now hoping she'll get the chance to learn the art of dressmaking.
What are you most excited about?
In this course, it's just working with Velma and getting to make the dresses and meeting the other people, like not only your community, meeting Velma's community as well. And because there's not a lot of people out there like Velma that trusts you. Velma's probably the only one that would trust you. Or do you think it's very good of Velma to do that? Nervous, but excited as well. This will be the first time like I've done anything like this, and like to go and just get down, put my head down and do it, get on and get a job at the end of it. But I'll have to take one day a week off because it's awkward having probation. So I'll have to probably take every Tuesday or something off to go to that.
And what is that?
Community service.
Why have you got community service?
What?
Why have you got community service?
Arguing in the town. It was just a tone of attitude. You gypsy and you pike, you this, that and the other, which was very, very aggravating. She wouldn't like fighting around, said to her, oh, go on, you country girl, you council house girl. She wouldn't like that there, she'd get upset. Inside.
Mummy said just give me leggings with him.
No, she didn't. You ugly bastard.
I'm dreaming.
Sorry about that.
After an extensive hunt, Thelma eventually leased out a large space just behind Nico's. It's nearly 5 times as big as the old premises and 5 times as expensive. But having persuaded her partner to take on the building work, Dave now has just 3 weeks to transform the empty shell into a fully functioning workshop.
Got the keys yesterday, and it's all hands on deck now, isn't it? So Thelma hasn't seen it yet.
Do you know how she's feeling?
Oh, she's terrified. She's nervous. I mean, there's a lot of expenditure gone into this, and she just doesn't want it to fail.
Yeah, you've been together 18 years?
Yeah, and we're still not married. We were going to get married about 10 years ago, and I think she went to prison. So that's scuppered that one. So I think we've put it off for a bit. One day we'll get married, probably. I don't know who's going to do the dress for her, though.
Hiya.
Nice.
It's bigger than what I can remember.
No?
Hi, Jamie. Yeah. It really is scary because I haven't been in this, and I always said I'd never get in this position again where you're going to use all your savings, all the money I've made over the years. I'm going to have to plough back into this now. If this doesn't work, then I'm penniless, basically. No matter what I do, I've got to make it work somehow.
It's a week until Thelma's interview day, and under the guidance of Dave, work is well underway at the new workshop. But while Thelma has been focusing on recruiting her trainees, the overall cost of the project has snowballed.
Yeah, right.
Yes, bad out there, weather.
I know.
Right. So you, what do you want to talk to me about?
Oh no, I've had to call you down over this. All the stuff getting done on the factory.
What, bad news you're talking
Well,
here?
yeah, it's just spiralling.
Don't give me no more bad news.
It's spiralling now, the price and everything.
Is it?
Yeah. You haven't got a clue, have you? How much do you think I've spent up to now? Honestly.
10,000.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, why don't you times it by 5?
No.
Yeah. You know, you're up to 50. And there's still other stuff to do.
Really?
Yeah.
50?
Yeah. Near enough.
I haven't got 50.
Yeah.
Can I tell you how much I had down for tarting up the premises?
Go on.
2,500.
For such an educated woman, you've had some lapses. Well, what can I say? You know, I've gone too far now.
I've spent everything I've got.
Yeah.
Right? I've spent every single penny I've got. What I've put away over the last couple of years, and I'm down to virtually nothing. No.
Nice.
Is that how much it is, though? Yeah.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Despite the spiralling cost of the project, Dave pushes on with the building work. And Thelma is increasingly having to juggle the day-to-day running of her business.
What do you think?
I love it.
Is it like what you thought? Yeah.
With visits to see the most promising candidates in person, hoping to encourage them to attend the upcoming recruitment day.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Today, accompanied by her longest-serving employee, Pauline, she's come to see 17-year-old Irish traveller Margaret, who lives just minutes away on a site in central Liverpool.
How you look?
Hello.
You look lovely. You look really, really nice. What we want to know is that you're passionate about doing it.
It stops me from sitting around at home, really, innit?
Yeah.
And there's nothing to do inside.
No.
So I might as well get my chance while I can.
Yeah.
Really nothing to do, it's only a straight road, and I'm sick of sitting in the cycle, really doing nothing, so I want to try and get out there and make the most of it, innit?
Yeah.
I'm not really bothered what anyone else have to say about it. I'm the one that's like...
You're the rebel.
Yeah.
Are you the rebel?
Yeah. People say to you, oh, why do you want to go on that? You don't really care what people say about you, really.
But it'd be nice for your little sister, who's like 9, who's seen you going to work every day, doing something every day, to have an airhead. And she's always got her own money and she's doing this. I'd like to do that.
Yeah.
Just, you know, it takes someone to change it.
Yeah. Definitely.
Right, OK then.
All right then, see you later.
See you, honey.
Bye.
Bye.
It's the kids like that we spoke to over the years who've got that passion to break away, to do something completely different. That's probably inspired us to do this. Because, you know, you'll get them come along now and again and, you know, they're restricted, they can't do things, but with her, she shows you so much passion. She really does want to do it. Well, she said it herself, she's a little rebel, isn't she?
Yeah.
So, you know, she's the type of girl what I want. She's the type of girl that I think would make something of it.
The list of potential trainees is slowly but surely growing. And after a month of hard labour, Thelma is finally ready to move into her new workshop.
Comes apart, that, you know. See what I've got to work with.
But having run £36,000 over budget, her once healthy coffers are rapidly running dry.
You're not going to sell that to anyone, are you? It's just money that I've got to pay for machines now.
How much is it?
It's nearly £7,000 I've got to pay. I've paid some and that's the rest of it. That's it. Bank account empty, gone. I really do not know what's going on at the moment. There's people walking in and out. They could be robbing me for all I know, but they're just walking in and out, taking stuff. So we've got people trying to order dresses who are right in the middle of it. We've got people outside the shop waiting to be seen. We've got Dave walking in and out with about 10 men. It's all a big mess. And I'm dying for a drink. Really am.
The new workshop is 5 times bigger than the old premises. More than enough room to house the 10 potential trainees. For Thelma and Pauline, it's a far cry from their early days together on a market stall.
God. surreal, isn't it? Don't you think? Bit weird. Looks good though, doesn't it? Yeah.
You both seem very sort of philosophical.
If I knew what it meant, I'd answer you.
I was going to say that. What's that mean?
Yeah.
No, I don't know what it means. Really?
It's quite exciting but nervous as well, isn't it?
I think everyone feels
Do you
the
realise
same.
this could be the biggest mistake of our lives? You know that, don't you? Katrina, come on, love. Good girl. Let's go. Go on.
After months spent trying to generate interest in her project, Thelma's interview day has finally arrived. Today, she will select the 10 Gypsy girls who will join her business as trainees.
There's one magpie. Katrina, we need to see another one. It's going to be a bad day. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Come on. Let's go, kid. Let's go. Oh.
Is Guy coming yet? Your coat's too long.
Your mouth's too big.
Stop it.
You stop it.
You
stop it.
You.
The interviews will take place in a dance studio above the new factory. Thelma's Facebook page eventually received hundreds of responses showing interest in the course, and the girls are preparing for a large turnout.
How are you feeling, Tracy, today?
Nervous. Just waiting for Thelma. Just hoping that everyone turns up, you know.
I feel dead nervous, but I think Thelma will be twice nervous than me.
Yeah. This is after the design bit.
Pauline's daughter and head designer Leanne will oversee the day's creative tasks.
Thelma. Hello. Hiya, you all right? Yeah, we're just setting everything up now, but I don't know how many people are here yet.
Yeah, just go and check for just, you know, a quick head count.
Let's see. Oh, 10.
Is that all it is?
Yeah. So, don't know what we're going to do here.
I'm telling you, it is typical. They'll probably all turn up tomorrow.
Ooh. There's about 10. That's it.
Oh, Jesus, why do I do this to myself?
I did ask you that question,
I know.
didn't I? Mum, don't let it get you
It's
down.
off.
Don't let it get you down.
It is getting me down, though.
You can only do what you can do. It's not your fault if they haven't turned up. You've done everything you can.
I know that, but it's not your money, is it?
I know that.
£36,000 in debt to do this.
It's still not worth getting upset for. You can only do what you can do, and that's it. There might be some more that might turn up late.
I really don't want to do this. I don't. It's really disheartened me, definitely. I just don't want to do it.
It's an hour after Thelma's interview day was due to start. As predicted, the potential new recruits have failed to turn up on time. But eventually, a mix of Irish travellers, English travellers and Romani gypsies begin to arrive at the venue in numbers. For many, it's the first job interview they've ever attended.
Why are you here today? Why do you want to do this?
Because
I don't even know what they're doing.
what you're doing for them.
It's like an experience for travelling girls, isn't it?
Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm looking very forward to it, to be quite honest.
Oh, they're lovely. Mine is not for me.
It's been a slow start, but by 12 o'clock, 35 girls have turned up. Far lower than they'd hoped for, but enough to justify Thelma's faith in the project.
Hiya, girls. Hiya. Yeah? Are everyone okay?
Yeah.
Fine. Thank you all for coming. You know, I'm glad so many of you made it here today. What we're going to do today is try and do something for you girls what no one has ever done for you before. Now, I've worked with the travelling community for 15 years. Who's talking? You know when my mouth's moving, that means yours shut, okay, right? Now, I am committed fully to this, right? I have put every single penny, what I've earned over the last 15 years, into this project. What I want from you is to give me your commitment. I don't care if you can read, you can write, you can sew, anything, because I can teach you all the rest. I just want you to be committed in what you're doing. Thank you for being here, and now Leanne and Yan Lee, Tracy are going to take you through to that room, and we will see you later.
To help give Thelma an idea of each girl's creative ability, they're put to task designing their dream dress. Under the guidance of head designer Leanne and specialist corset maker Yan Lee.
I saw you some design board. It's I made in college.
Creative imagination.
Whilst next door, Thelma and Pauline start interviewing the 35 hopefuls.
What about dressmaking? Have you ever done any dressmaking?
I've never done no dressmaking.
No. Have you done things like this, like blinging up your own outfits?
Yeah.
And I want to know, how are you going to be committed to this?
To be honest, I don't really know what commitment is.
You don't know what committed?
No.
Right, what committed means, you mean? Right, it means that you've got to show that you're willing, able, and put every effort you've got into doing this.
Yeah, something what I'd like to do.
Day.
Every single day.
Yeah. Some people say, you know, in the travelling community that it's shameful, you know, for a young girl to work or whatever.
I don't care what people say, it's just what I want to do. You know what I mean? So
yeah. And you'd obviously get on with Irish travellers
I
as
get
well,
on
'cause
with
you get
everybody, me.
Yeah, everyone.
Anybody can get on with me, I'm mad.
Oh, yeah? Really? Just go over there, babe, while Pauline takes your photograph. Strike a pose. Right, so we're just going to go through a few questions with you as quick as we can, because there's loads of you. What's your name, sweetheart?
Lillian Lowther.
Margaret Tui.
How old are you, Vicky?
17.
Just 16 and
16. What was the last day you went to school? How old were you?
From about 12.
When I last went to school, I was about 11.
15.
15. You do know that you're not going to be allowed out at lunchtime?
definitely not.
Definitely not. What do you feel about people who will say it's shameful that you're working?
I want to learn something.
Hi, girls. Thanks for waiting. What do you want to become in life?
I don't know really. Beauty and just hair and nails and things like that.
I don't really know.
My God, you've dressed to impress here today, haven't you? Is this what you've done?
This is me little...
Oh!
First time I've ever done anything like this.
That's good, isn't it?
Yeah. I've tried my best to get a job.
Have you? And you reckon being a traveller's what's put you on?
Yeah, Wrexham is very, very prejudiced.
Is there anyone out your family or, you know, people off your site who think that you shouldn't be doing this?
There's a few girls and boys saying, why are you doing it?
Is it?
And don't you feel ashamed?
How old were you when you got married?
I was an old bride, 22.
Oh, you were an old bride, weren't you?
Strike a pose.
Really smile.
Next door, most of the girls have finished designing their perfect outfit. Margaret has envisaged a catsuit.
Supposed to be leopard skin and pink. As you can see, that's the tray on the back. That's supposed to be a bra top. That's the pants, like a circle. Callie, will you shut the fuck up? Sorry, mate. Sorry, guy.
Have you had an interview, Thelma?
No, I don't want one with it.
Why not?
Because I actually don't want to do nothing here. Just come here, like, to have a look what's going on and all that around. I don't want to achieve nothing out of it. I'm not interested in jobs and all that carry on. Stay at home.
What would you be doing staying at home?
Cleaning, cooking, babysitting, washing up, cleaning again, washing the baby, making food for the baby. You know, a daily routine.
By 3 p.m, the majority of the girls have finished their interviews. And with the dress designing task also complete, they're increasingly distracted.
You've got to have that flair, and
Yeah.
she's got it. You can see by what she's got on. She knows how things go together.
How much longer is it going to be?
We're up to about 13, aren't we? But we've got to do them all. Why?
Just running around like lunatics now.
Who is?
The kids.
The kids, the young ones, or the big girls?
I don't know how old they are, Thelma. They're just running around. Crazy.
Really?
What am I meant to do? Do you know what I mean? I can't shout at them. I'm not the mothers.
An hour later, the interviews are complete. Thelma now has to choose the Gypsy girls who will join her business as trainees. Having sunk everything into the project, it's crucial she selects the 10 who have the passion, creativity and commitment to make it through the course.
Her work was good.
I know, you put that, haven't you? And I loved the way she put that outfit together.
I did. I said that to her.
I thought it was brilliant. You know, she's got that thing about her. She's too young. Now, I know you're not going to... You're probably going to... You well disagree with it.
She was a pain.
But she loves sewing, she doesn't like design.
She doesn't like manners either.
Well, that's maybe something we can knock into them. Do you know what I mean? Have a look at them and see if there's anyone who jumps out at you.
What about this girl?
She didn't seem to have a clue, though.
It's just this final one. I don't know. I love her.
Do you?
Yeah, she's really feisty. She reminds me of myself. You want to give her a smack, but I think she'd be good.
I think she's trouble, but...
Do you?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Give it a go.
You pooky snail bastard! Snail!
Downstairs, Margaret's boyfriend has arrived. Unannounced and apparently unwelcome.
Oh, come on, Margaret! Oh, my God! Get off me now.
Got to tell them now.
After much deliberation, Thelma is ready to announce her decision. The successful girls will spend the next 6 months learning the art of dressmaking. Those who aren't selected will return home to daily life.
Right now, this has probably been the hardest decision I have ever had to make in my whole life, and that's the truth, because I've been impressed with every single one of you. But, you know, I've got to get it down to 10, OK? First scale, Bridges. Well done, Bridges. Margaret Toohey. Better not let me down. Next girl, Veronica Lee. Well done, babe. Lillian Lather. Victoria. Kathleen Berry. Shannon. Samantha. Roseanne Berry. Grace. These are the 10. So I've got to say to you, thank you so much for coming. And we were really impressed with all of you. So I think you all should give yourself a big round of applause because you've been brilliant.
With the 10 trainees chosen, the girls depart with mixed emotions.
We never got in.
We never got in.
Basically,
yeah. I don't know why I didn't get in.
I never thought I'd get picked in a million years, and then once you shouted my name out, when I'm in my mouth, I was nervous.
No cleaning, no minding children, not seeing your boyfriend in the morning times. So it's just like, everything's going to change.
Were you upset?
No, it doesn't really bother us. We wasn't even that hyped up for going.
It's just been fantastic. And I was really pleased with the girls that didn't get through. I was so happy for the one that did get through. And I thought we'd have tears and things like that, but we didn't. We've got a couple of quiet ones, we've got a couple that seem to know what it's all about, and we've got a couple of ones that we've got to watch. Yeah, we've got to keep our eyes on them. So I thought this was going to be the most difficult bit, picking the ones we wanted, but it couldn't have gone any better, actually. It's been absolutely brilliant.
Thelma has her 10 traveller trainees, but now the real work begins.
I'm going to tell you, everybody said this was going to fail. What I want to do is prove all them wrong.
Over the course of the next 6 months, the girls will attempt to learn the art of dressmaking from Thelma's staff.
No, Margaret, I'm talking.
That's what she's
Right,
on about.
listen to me.
And basic reading and writing from an academic tutor.
HIJKLMPQW.
Can the travellers adapt to the demands of working life?
One of the girls has got a personal hygiene problem.
Or will the outside world prove too much for Thelma's Gypsy girls?
Believe me, someone's getting sacked.
To get her course up and running, Thelma has gone through a lengthy recruitment process,
This is like an opportunity of a lifetime you're getting here.
culminating in an interview day where she selected her 10 traveller trainees.
How old are you, Vicky?
17.
For 16 and 16.
I've tried my best to get a job.
Have you? And you reckon being a traveller's what's put you on?
Yeah, Wrexham is very, very prejudiced.
Smile. I don't care if you can read, you can write, you can sew. All I want from you is your commitment.
To be honest, I don't really know what commitment is.
A new factory has been leased, giving Thelma the chance to expand the business. And at the same time, house her 10 raw recruits.
If this doesn't work, then I'm penniless, basically.
Now, over the next 6 months, the mixture of Irish travellers, English travellers, and Romany gypsies will be taught the skills needed to make Thelma's famous dresses, with the most capable girls being taken on at the end. The months of preparation and planning are over. The real work starts today.
Come on, baby girl, let's go. Oh, look what I've got for you, babes, look.
I know.
I'll wear a lucky necklace, what you made me. Oh, thanks so much. What's this going to do for me?
Gives you luck.
Bring me luck. So I'm going to have a lucky day. Am I?
Thelma's project is a unique undertaking, but having worked with gypsies and travellers for years, she's well aware of the challenges ahead.
This is a really big day. The adrenaline's going. I can't imagine it in my head yet, them all walking in, or if anyone's going to walk in, or, you know, what's going to happen. I really don't know.
Some of the girls might be naughty and some of them might be good. And if they're naughty, I think she's going to put them in the naughty corner.
Oh, at least it's not icy today. I just want to start it. You know, I've done all the faffing around now and trying to get everything there on time, and that to me is the boring bit. This is the bit that I've been aiming for, is for this day when they're going to start. They're going to walk in and that's it.
Oh, do you like the necklace?
That necklace is going to help me so much today, you don't know. Watch the road. On the side, please.
Thelma's project will give a rare opportunity to gypsy girls who might otherwise be destined for a life of cooking and cleaning. 17-year-old Irish traveller Margaret lives just a mile away from the new factory, on a small traveller site in the heart of industrial Liverpool.
Feeling very nervous. Got butterflies in my stomach and just all shaky.
Like many of the new trainees, today will be the first time she's ever entered a professional workplace.
Why have you chosen your outfit today?
Well, look respectable looking and like we have more like for worky looking look on me.
What is it you're kind of dreading about today?
in case I won't be able to do the things Thelma and the girls ask me. They're most nervous about.
Thelma and her traveller trainees aren't the only ones with reason to be anxious today.
Morning. Hi, love.
For her highly skilled team of seamstresses, working life might never be the same again.
There's a bit of a weird atmosphere, like, I think everyone's a bit, don't know what to expect, so just have to wait and see when they arrive.
It's a bit in limbo. Everyone's in limbo.
Having worked with the community for 15 years, Thelma is well used to travellers missing appointments.
It's 10 o'clock, nearly, 5:02, and we haven't got anyone here yet. Yes, we have. Here's my star pupil. Hiya, you all right?
How are you?
Good girl.
And with all but one of the trainees arriving late, it's clear that instilling a sense of discipline in the girls will be a major challenge.
I thought there would have been more of them here than by now, but, you know, we don't know what the situation is yet, do we? This is the first day. They don't know the rules, but we'll give them the rules when they come. We'll hang on like another half an hour or something, see who turns up.
Most of the girls do eventually arrive for their first day at work.
How many have we got now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
They've all got a kind of Red Bull each. What's going on? Oh, God, it's hilarious. Look at the leg warmers and the high heels.
How are you doing, Victoria?
I'm doing all right, yeah. A little bit, yeah.
By 10:15, one trainee is still missing.
Come on, girls.
But for Thelma and her other 9 recruits, it's finally time to get down to work.
We want you to realise what a big opportunity this is, right? For the simple reason, most people who train to do something have to pay, right? You have to pay to be trained. You're not only not paying to be trained, you're going to get paid. But we've got a few rules to follow, right? And them rules have got to be adhered to. And if you break them, that's your first strike, OK? Next time you get a written warning, and for the third one, you're gone, OK? So you've got to abide by the rules. Everybody, right, I'm going to tell you, everybody said this is going to fail, right? What I want to do is prove all them wrong, OK? I just want this to work.
The girls will eventually be expected to learn all aspects of dressmaking.
I'd love to try on just for the weight size, would you?
Yeah.
But their challenge on the first day is to get acquainted with a sewing machine.
Right, this is what you call a flat machine, right? And it's a straight stitching machine.
A task Margaret finds particularly frustrating.
You don't need to push the fabric, the machine will take it with it, so just slowly, yeah, slowly. Just
go, Margaret.
Do you know that? Just tap it.
Will you shut up?
Yeah, stop.
I keep forgetting to stop my foot.
While next door, Thelma tries to guide the girls through the basics of employment law.
So it's 30 hours a week, as you know.
Yeah.
It's from 10 till 4. And you get £182.40. OK?
Do we get that into our bank?
Into your hand.
Yeah.
Hand. Yeah. So, well, it's not cash in hand. Cash in hand's a different thing. Cash in hand means, you know, anyway, you get £110.40. Now, you shouldn't have any deductions out of that.
What's that?
Tax and insurance. That's fun to you? Yeah.
I don't know.
You don't know what tax and insurance is? You won't have no tax and insurance taken out of that. Right, do you know what that is? Do you know what tax? No. The government take so much money off each individual to pay for schools, hospitals, things like that. That's your tax. When one of the kids says something like that, it's quite a shock. I think I know, I'd say most everything about travellers, but you think, my God, you know, she really doesn't know what tax and insurance is.
Throughout the morning, Thelma's staff attempt to pass their knowledge on to their new colleagues.
Spin the wheel a bit.
They get distracted very fast. I try to explain her how to make the simple stitch, but her head was in a different direction, which is just, I'm keep waiting for her to pay attention to this, what I want her to do.
Thelma had hoped that the new recruits would quickly gel with her current team. But by lunchtime, a clear divide between the travellers and the more established staff is already emerging.
I couldn't be bothered sitting there gabbing with them all when I was having my dinner. I just wanted to have something to eat, and then that's that. They're all on hype, aren't they?
But in escaping the travellers, they have broken one of Thelma's rules.
No drinking or eating.
Yeah, but I'm not being funny.
The first rule is no eating and drinking in the factory.
We're all starving. What do you want us to do?
Go in there.
No, we couldn't up. We were standing up.
That's not the point. The whole point is no eating and drinking in here. And I've just told you, Chelsea, and you walk right past me.
Whatever.
Leanne's out of order, flouting the rules like that. Go out for your lunch then, if you're that put up about it. You know, go and do what you want to do, but you're not doing that.
One of the trainees, Veronica, still hasn't turned up, and it takes a phone call from Thelma to discover that she has no intention of doing so.
Is there any reason why you can't do it? Oh, you're leaving, are you? You know, at the end of the day, you're our travellers and you're going to travel, aren't you? That's it. You're going to get off. This is day one. We've lost one already, right? One a day. Can't afford to lose one a week. You know, it's not like we've got thousands in the background waiting to take the places, is it?
The 10 trainees are down to 9, but for the remaining new recruits, the first day at work is nearly over.
I'm tired. I've been working all day, working very hard.
You don't realise how much work actually goes into making a dress until you come somewhere like this.
We'd like to make her projects, like show people that we can do it, and she was right for like leaving us doing all of there. And she's not stupid for doing it. She's like doing the right thing for travelling girls. Yeah.
I wouldn't want to back answer Velma. No way.
Ooh, she's a chicken.
Angel, come in here and get her. Wash the floor now. Sit down and wash the floor.
17-year-old Irish traveller Victoria lives half an hour away from the factory in a house near Queensferry.
Skylar, wash the floor for me, good girl. Good girl.
Like most of the trainees, she now has to juggle her new job with the day-to-day domestic duties of a teenage traveller girl.
Get up in the morning, get the children ready for school, feed them, bring them over to the school, come back, wash the small one, feed her, and clean up. Then the next day is the same thing, get up and clean up again. Making dresses. It's a nice thing to do, innit? Do something with your life. So just sitting there doing that and just cleaning all the time.
Having grown up nearby in a trailer, Victoria's family moved into a house 6 years ago, but she still pines for the more traditional traveller lifestyle.
When I get married, I live in a car. I wouldn't live in a house. I'd live in a caravan. The caravan side, you wouldn't get bored because there's some loads of girls that you can just run up and chat to. Look at me then, I put lipstick on. Oh my God, she's handsome. Give me kisses now. Oh, her looking lovely, her is. Yes. I'm very close to youngest, like these two now. My little niece and little sister. Because her little ball little bitch, aren't you?
Over the next few days, the girls try to get to grips with the sewing machines.
No! You're right. No!
And the demands of working life.
The best part of the day is going home.
Thelma's long and varied list of rules covers a ban on mobile phones in the factory.
It's me, Roseanne. Hi, listen, bring me back in a minute because I'm here with the people, yeah? Sorry about that.
And with a workforce that speaks over 6 different languages, including the traveller dialect Cant.
Yours meant for it, same as the Fane.
Yeah.
Thelma is also insistent that everybody communicates in English.
Nobody else is allowed to speak because we've got Chinese, we've got Polish, and we've got Switzerlandians. So for fairness, she said, none of us speak in our own language because it's not fair in the other ones. It's a bit ignorant, if you'd like to call it.
Yeah, now I need to cut another one and it's wasting my time. That skate needs to be done by today.
But even with these guidelines, the strain of sharing a workplace with the travellers is beginning to show.
That was part of waistband and it's wasted.
Oh, I thought that was behind me too, because it was lying around anyway.
That's why, this is what I'm keep asking you for. Keep your working place tidy.
What? Keep it tidy.
Wherever you work, keep it tidy. And none of you is listening.
We are
And
listening.
right now, I'm angry.
Are you?
Then don't push,
That's
please. Any pieces like this, don't laugh, please, because I'm angry now. And you see, you even don't pay attention what I'm talking to you.
No, sure, I thought that was spare material, though.
Next time, ask if you want to take something, okay?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What?
I'm shaking.
What? What?
I'm shaking because of you. You make me angry.
I make you angry, God bless.
Yes.
She's angry, I'll make her shake. I'll make her shake in a minute. She angry with me, she thought I wasn't going to talk back. She thought I was going to go, yeah, and thank you. I won't.
Can't work like this. If she's gonna be stubborn like this, then I'm gonna go to Thelma and tell her that I'm not gonna work with her.
3 days into Thelma's seamstress course, and the Gypsy girls are continuing to be initiated into working life.
Everyone who doesn't want to, like, die in a fire, come over to here.
As well as running the course, Thelma is overseeing a business which has grown by more than 400% in the last few years.
She wants diamonds with a pinched gaze.
What about your top, though?
Probably scattered diamonds.
And on Wednesday, an order from a non-traveller, Zoe, gives Thelma her first opportunity to train the girls on a real job.
Hi. Right, hiya, this is Zoe.
Hiya,
and these are all the girls who are going to work on your costume for you,
Okay.
right?
It's Moulin Rouge theme, which is quite burlesque, and I want an outfit. I don't want to be too revealing, but I don't want to be. I want to stand out. I really want to be sparkly, really.
If anyone knows about sparkle, these girls do.
Definitely.
These will know about sparkle, how to make things stand out. So you go round here, you feel a bra there, go round a bra there, and to the biggest point there, and measure it, okay?
All the girls will eventually get to work on wedding dresses and learn how to make Thelma's famous corsets. But for now, their task is to take Zoe's vital statistics.
Now you see where the cheeks of the bum are? There. You go under there. Under there.
Don't put that on. It's not get one.
They then set to work trying to visualise their own ideas for her Moulin Rouge themed dress.
I think people's thoughts on travel is really loud, not really got many manners probably. But to be honest, I've just met them, they're just lovely girls, loads of enthusiasm. I just think it's amazing what she's doing, giving them the opportunity to spread their wings and see how everyone else lives, give their input on outfits.
Roseanne really enjoyed it because she got the feeler. Saw Roseanne was really excited about it.
You did, Shan. He said, oh, look at that body. You have to feel that body. Don't lie, Shan.
Throughout the course, Thelma's trainees will all be paid a basic wage, and Friday is payday.
Come on, it's a nice moment now.
Many of the travellers are the first women in their families to ever earn money.
Miss Tui, step forward. What are you going to spend her on?
Valentine's Day, innit?
Oh, just spend on someone else? Oh, it was her. Nice. Roseanne.
There is money in that.
Here.
Really?
For you.
Money.
No, Margaret.
Pound coin, this.
Bridges. Here, sweetie. What are you going to spend yours on?
Saving it up.
Oh, are you? Oh, don't be
That's what I was
boring.
supposed to do.
Don't spend it.
Spending it on a car when I get enough money.
The travellers' first week as working women is complete.
Go. I'm sorry. I'm home now.
17-year-old Bridget lives on a nearby trailer site and is one of the group's English travellers. She finished her GCSEs, gaining several A's. But it was not an experience Bridget enjoyed.
I was bullied a lot here because of being a traveller. From year 7 all the way to year 11. I got a lot of verbal abuse, like jippo, pikey, things like that. I actually got told that I lived in a bin. I don't know why, because I don't know where that's come from. I thought we always lived in caravans and chalets, but you know, we live in a bin.
It's the second week of the course, and after some trials and tribulations, the girls have all but mastered how to thread the sewing machines.
Shit.
They are now ready to move on to the second stage of their training.
It's a big breakthrough for them today because they're going to measure each other, keep their own measurements, and they're going to make a block pattern for a skirt, which is the easiest one to do. So when they've made this block pattern, they will be able to use that to make any type of skirt they want.
They will be taught by specialist corset maker Yan Lee, one of Thelma's most skillful workers.
What characters had to be standards? We called her Heather.
You could be Peggy Mitchell.
Yeah, Peggy. Get out of my pub! Get out of my pub! Guys, get out of my shop! There's 3 days.
But it soon becomes clear that for the Gypsy girls, half of whom dropped out of school by the age of 11, even the most basic workplace jobs are challenging.
Plus
Will they be finished today?
2.
Oh!
Equals.
We finished before March.
16-year-old Margaret is finding the task particularly difficult.
It's very hard. I'd rather just buy me own skirt. Why would I want to make me own skirt? I don't want to do it. I can't do it. Oh God, this is so tormenting.
You have to be
She's getting stressed
a little bit
I'm
patient.
sweating. Patient with that. I'm sweating.
Every single point you say, I can't do this, I can't do this.
You're gonna this one.
Who don't want to do it, Grace?
This is important.
No, Velma, not
No,
being funny
no,
or
Margaret,
anything. I
I'm
can't
talking.
do it. Yeah, that's what she's
Right,
on about. I
listen
can't
to
do
me.
it. It's not my fault that I can't do it.
Right, listen to me. You do that and you'll get a strike.
I can't do
You
that,
do
yeah?
that and you will get
No,
your
me
first strike. That's like a petulant little child, right? You're acting.
what did I do?
You're acting like a 5-year-old.
What did I do?
Just throwing. Oh, I can't do that.
It's not my fault, Velma. I can't do it. It's my first time.
No one's saying it's your fault. We're saying you've got to listen. If you can't do it, sit and wait for someone to come and help you. Okay? Stop acting like a child.
And
you are acting like a child. That's how kids act.
With Margaret struggling, Bridget steps in to help.
if you did wrong, next time you won't make
Yeah,
mistake.
exactly.
Okay, this you learn from your experience.
It took us 3 hours and we're still not even done with the template because people are just taking too much time messing about or can't be bothered doing it. It was a disaster, complete disaster in there.
Bridget is quiet. She just because she went to school all Lent, she thinks she's Mrs. Know-it-all. She thinks she's the teacher instead of one of the women being the teacher. She just thinks she's all it just because she has brains. We all have brains at the end of the day. We just don't know as much as Bridget do. She don't really hang around me. I don't really like her. She don't really like me.
Whitney, what is your problem?
Did I talk to you all day? No, I didn't.
Yesterday you was like it as well.
Yeah, because you nearly tripped me up yesterday. That's why. I don't even want to talk to you.
We should all take a picture with
I'm so weepy, baby girl.
Hands up. Hands up if you want to take a picture with us.
I'm only joking.
Richard knows really joking. She knows she loves me. But I just don't care. Wait.
It's the end of the day, and the girls depart for home in their taxis.
Victoria! Get in!
Bringing calm to the factory. But half an hour later, a phone call from Bridget's mother triggers a crisis.
Elmer, Richard's mum.
Okay. Thank you. Hello? Hiya, babe. Okay. Oh, right, okay. I will definitely sort it tomorrow. We can't have that. You know, next thing it'll be scissors or whatever, so... No, we stop everything as it starts. OK, thanks for letting me know anyway. Anything like that, just let me know.
What's happened?
Bridget. No little Bridget who's out there. Tonight, apparently, they were sticking pins in her ear. Shannon and Margaret sticking pins in her.
Oh, like that? That's what you should give her. I don't mean a strike on the board, I mean a strike like that. Stupid cow.
To try and find out exactly what happened, Thelma checks the CCTV cameras.
There's Margaret there, yeah?
Yeah.
There's Bridget there.
Yeah.
Is she just gonna... Can we go back a little? Did she just go over to her then? What did she do then? She's got something in her hand there, hasn't she? Shannon's just gone over to Bridget's. And they're all watching. Yeah, she's just stuck that pin in it. You little bitch. I feel really sick. I feel like smacking her, do you know? I can't believe what I'm watching here. Because this is pure evil, what they're doing. So what's she got to do next to get him to stab her with scissors? She's going to have to go. She's going to have to go. Can't have that.
After a few teething problems, it is a week and a half into Thelma's dressmaking course. But now an allegation of bullying from Bridget, one of the group's English travellers, means Thelma must deal with her first serious crisis.
You know, watching that there, it just brings back to me when my Tracy was a little girl and she went to school. She come home and she told me that this particular girl in school was sticking a compass in her leg. So I went round to the house where the kid lived. Because if someone come and told me that my child was doing it, I would really knock her head off for doing it. I would, oh God, I would take everything away and I would kill her for being a bully. I'm in debt for this. Do you know what I mean? I've put my whole family life on the line to do this. And you're getting episodes like that. You're getting schoolgirl behaviour. And then that, to me, is just unbelievable, what's gone on there.
Bridget looked really subdued this morning. And you could see, you can see the effect on her shoulders while her head's down all the time. You can just see the effect it's having on her. A lot of travellers, they talk about being bullied from when they're kids and they're doing the bullying. So it's horrible, horrible to see.
Well, when I'm looking on there, it looks like Margaret and Shannon.
I think it was Shannon's come over and just pricked you with it.
So how many times would you say that she stabbed you then with the pin? Let's go from
4 or
there.
5.
Okay.
And then they've said something that I'm not even going to repeat.
No. Well, just tell me in.
I don't want to say it on the camera.
Okay, can we just not have a say? She doesn't want to say it on the camera.
1.5.
Margaret. What I'm going to talk to you about now is really serious, okay? Why did Shannon leave your group and go over and stick a pin in Bridget?
Because that's what we're all doing, poking
To each other?
Yeah.
Bridget didn't stick a pin in anyone.
Yeah, but we're all doing it to each other.
Do you not think that's bullying, doing that to a kid who's standing on her own?
No, because we're only joking.
No,
Each other.
if somebody's not involved in the joke, it's not a joke.
Yeah, but did I do it to Bridget?
I never said that. I'm asking you what you said to Shannon to make her go over and stick
I didn't
the
say
pin.
nothing, Shannon.
You didn't say nothing.
I don't know if I did or not, but I'm sure I never.
You never said nothing to Shannon. Believe me, someone's getting sacked today.
Right.
Someone's going. Shannon said something rude to her. Yeah?
What'd she say?
Right, if you don't stick it in your leg, I'm going to stick it up your hole. That's what she said.
She was gonna dab us with a laugh.
Yeah. No, that's not a laugh,
That's how
Margaret.
we all
Do you
have a
think
laugh.
that's funny?
Yeah.
Well, that's not funny. You can't see that as bullying?
No.
You really can't see that as bullying?
Not one thing. No.
Honestly, it's intimidating, believe me. Number one, you're on a strike. You're that close to going, right? But I'm going to give you the strike because I think you're a better person than that. I think that you can turn yourself around and just get on with your work.
Margaret is let off with a warning, but it's Shannon, the youngest in the group, who's been singled out as the main offender.
When Bridget moved, I went over and stood outside this wall here, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
What happened then?
We all walked over.
And what did you do?
I didn't get her when she was over there.
You did. You were doing that. Like that, yeah? I'm going to get you a taxi and you're going to go home. What I want you to do
is think about that. Just put yourself in that situation and see how you'd feel. Okay? So go and get your stuff out your locker and go now.
As the principal culprit, Shannon is sent home and suspended indefinitely.
How do you feel about Bridget?
Fucking need you. She's an ass. A child wouldn't go on and do something for she done. She probably went in crying.
Can you tell me what happened yesterday afternoon?
No, because if I start talking, then I'm going to get killed, so no.
To be honest, I'm feeling sick of it because you can't have a laugh. If you have a laugh, you get shouted at. So really, stupid.
Do you think you'll stick it out?
No, don't think I'll stick it. No, it's too strict for me. At home is not as strict as here. My mum and daddy's not as strict to me as she is. I won't stick it. I won't stick it for 6 weeks, never mind 6 months. See you later.
Shannon lives 40 miles away in Wrexham with her Aunt Kathleen, who is also on the course.
What?
Thelma has known the family since Shannon was a baby. They were the first travellers to ask her to put diamonds on a dress. But the day's events now need to be explained to her mother.
Who started sticking the pins in one now? Who started off?
Victoria got her. Victoria for 100% fact.
How old is she? How old is she?
She's 18.
She's 18 and
So would you
she's
class
bullying.
that as bullying?
I think that's just stupid. And to be honest, if the other girl is a bigger girl and an older girl, there's only she's not going to be afraid of Shannon, is she? But personally myself, I don't see any harm in it.
Do you think that people should stick pins in each other?
No, I don't think they should stick pins in it, but if they do it as a laugh, isn't it?
Shannon is left at home to ponder her future. While in the factory, Thelma's staff continue to work on the dress for Zoe's party, which is now less than a week away. All of Thelma's new trainees have been invited to the event. For many, the first non-traveller party they will ever attend.
That fits you, doesn't it?
And although they don't yet have the skill required to make their own outfits, Thelma has given out corsets for them to decorate.
I'm going to smother that in diamonds, then put the diamonds around there where they were already.
And then down there.
Mummy, Daddy, I can't breathe, Thelma.
But despite Shannon's suspension, there is still some confusion amongst the travellers as to what constitutes appropriate behaviour in the workplace.
And Shannon got suspended. Was it sacked or suspended?
Suspended.
Suspended. They shouldn't have suspended. They should have just given her a warning, a warning or a strike. And then she had a warning, like, next time, if she done it again, she was getting sacked.
But if you were in any other workplace and somebody done that, they'd be sacked on the spot now. You'd have no second warning. And obviously, Bridgie felt upset by it. Do you know what I mean? So, and I wouldn't like if someone kept coming up to me, pinning me. Do you know what I mean?
That just hurt me.
Right then. So you didn't like that?
Huh?
So maybe Bridgie didn't like keep getting pinned.
No,
and
because if someone pinned me and I didn't like it, I'd stick the pin into the eye.
But then she gets sacked. This is the fun.
As long as I get my own back, I don't care. So if someone...
You can't do that in a workplace.
If you pin me, right, and it really did hurt
Right,
me...
if you got that and pinned me, yeah?
No, if you got that, right, and you pinned me right then, it really did hurt,
Yeah.
and I knew that you was going to get in trouble for it,
Yeah.
or for pinning me, I wouldn't care if I got sacked, dragged out from the head to toe, out, I'd have to get that pin, and I'd have to stick it to you.
Right, okay, right.
That's the way I roll.
So she...
Shannon has now been suspended for 4 days. And Thelma is making the journey to Wrexham, hoping to resolve her first big crisis once and for all.
I'm 50-50, I'm sitting right in the middle. I don't know whether she should go or whether we should let her come back and give her a chance. Maybe she has gone too far this time. I'd need to see some remorse from her. You know, I'd need to see, has she learned her lesson? I think we've just got to talk to her mum, and hopefully let us see the severity of what she's done. She come on. She is really polite, but when she gets at Margaret, that's it.
When she's at home, I have held Shan once. That's it. She's one of the best children I have. Out of the whole 6, she's one of the best.
Hello, Shannon.
Hi, Evelyn.
So what have you been doing?
Nothing.
Have you thought about what you've done? Yeah?
Yeah.
Are you sorry for what you've done?
Yeah.
Definitely sorry for what you've done.
Yeah.
All right, I accept your apology, but you come back, right? And you've got a strike against you,
Yeah.
right? So you've got to keep your nose clean now. So you look like an angel, you've got to act like an angel.
All right, thank you.
Okay. All right,
Thanks very much, Ben.
You're welcome. Ta-da, love. Ta-da, girls. Ta-da. Ta-da, love. Might be your turn next, mightn't it? Ta-da, sweetie. Ta-da. When I speak to the families that, as I always say, help put me where I am today, it's like you think, yeah, you know, this is why I am doing it. They don't get a chance. They get a chance from nowhere. And that's why I am doing it for these kids. And if I give up at the first hurdle and say, oh, she's better out the way, then everyone else will behave, then, you know, I'm not doing what I set out to do.
I am really glad that Thelma's taking Shannon back on. I was hoping she would, but I didn't really know yes or no. But I really am over the moon that she's taking her back on. She is a beautiful woman. I've known Thelma for years. I've known Thelma since Kathleen was a baby.
It's very good what Thelma done. She is putting like herself on risk, and there wouldn't be no other person out that would take that chance. You wouldn't take that risk like Thelma done.
It's now just a few days until Zoe's party. Thelma's staff have been putting the final touches on her outfit.
Just be good, sorry.
As if, just be careful.
And the travellers are busy decorating their own corsets.
Where's that one gone?
Because I couldn't fit a diamond in that one.
Did you get a little smally one?
Thought you wanted big ones.
But having missed 4 days, Shannon's outfit is behind schedule. Tonight, she's attempting to catch up, helped by 2 of her fellow trainees, Margaret and her 17-year-old aunt, Kathleen.
Kathy, can you see my arse crack when I bend like that?
No.
Because it keeps popping out of these jeans I'm running.
Zoe's birthday will be the first non-traveller party the girls have ever attended.
Say be good, but boring. Boring because there's no travellers. You won't be able to see no travellers or nothing there, no.
What'll it be like with the country boys?
Can't talk to them.
Why not?
Because obviously they're not travellers, they're country people. And you'll get yourself a bad name.
Your name, like, will be took from you.
Get out, Paddy from Liverpool.
That's me.
Turn the camera to him. He's a big puff and he loves boys. What's wrong with you?
Stop with it.
Hey, what you keep grabbing for? Like, woman? Get up, you woman.
No.
I mean, grab her. No punches.
Oh, Lord, I can't do it. I really can't control everyone around me.
You handicapped bastard.
My girlfriend. He said, the fuck's up with you? So grab me with you.
Yes. Nice leg. You have a fine lady's leg.
It's the night of Zoe's Moulin Rouge-themed party. With Shannon now back on the course, all the girls are getting ready at the factory.
I'm actually glad that Shannon's back because it wasn't the same not having her here, and I didn't think she'd get suspended, and she understands like what's gone on and everything, and we're all right again.
So every part of it's got to be bling bling.
Blingage.
Each girl has designed their own corset, and after weeks of work, Zoe's dress is also ready, with elements of every girl's ideas being incorporated into the final design.
Roseanne, your part of the corset is this bit, the see-through bit, what you designed, yeah? The flames are from Bridget. Where's Bridget? So Bridget's idea there. The back of it is off Margaret's. The shape of the back is off you. that we've done from there, OK? So when she puts this on, when she reels herself, all them pieces is all what you've put on it, OK? I think you should give yourself a big clap, because that is brilliant. Go on, clap yourselves. The girls like looking at the dress they've just made, couldn't give a shit, basically. All they were interested in was what they've made for themselves, which is typical teenager. They looked at, oh yeah, it's lovely, but look what I've done for me. So what you'd expect from a load of teenagers is the more interest in what they've done for themselves.
For many of the girls, this will be the first time they have socialised outside their own community. And Bridget's mother has voiced concerns about exposing her daughter to the ways of non-travellers.
We'll look after her. OK, babe. All right, OK, bye-bye. One of the mums wants a chaperone for her daughter. Even though she's with us and all the other girls, she's still never been out without a chaperone. So here, I think it's her aunt who's coming to chaperone her to the party. She's a bit worried, obviously, about what she's heard, what happens in country people's party. Like, we hear things about travellers. They get stereotyped all the time by people in our culture. But we forget the other side of it as well, that, you know, obviously travellers stereotype us as well.
In addition to bringing along a chaperone, 17-year-old Bridget has opted not to wear the tutu skirt provided by Thelma.
Yeah, that's the skirt that I'm wearing tonight instead of the tutu, because it comes a lot longer than where the tutu came to, because the tutu come back there, and I think that's a bit indecent for the skirt to be that short.
How can your skirt so long, Bridget?
Because it was either this or the tutu where you can see the laps.
Bridget, you're missing the bottom.
Everyone's saying top.
Here, give me it, Bridget, look.
My God.
No, not your God.
Yesterday, I said to Bridget, you know, go and put some diamonds on your top, love. There's diamonds there. And she went, no, we don't do that. Right, and now she's just said to Roseanne. Roseanne said, how come your skirt's so long? And she went, because I don't ever up my arse like all these. I'm not like these, she said. She's not doing herself any favours at all, that kid, is she?
No, feeling ugly and fat, and you're filming me and I'm gonna knock you out.
No. This is my outfit that I made.
Yeah.
Stress.
Zoe's Moulin Rouge party is being held in a club in the heart of Liverpool. Her Gypsy designed dress has met with approval.
I really liked actually being this sparkly, this blingy, and this is how they dress all the time, really.
And for Thelma, the party has done much to heal the rift between her staff and the travellers.
You've got to remember this is like a new venture for my staff as well. So, you know, there's been a lot of conflict over the few weeks, and it's been where, you know, people getting upset with them and they're getting in my hair, they're getting in my way. But I'd say this party has definitely brought them all together.
I really felt so proud, and I felt love for them. I really do love each and every one of them. I really did look at them, and I really felt proud of them, and I loved them.
It's my first time at a country girls party, and the mummy's life is rocking. God, it's very good.
Shit music. They're all drinking, all women around you. Going on very stupid, acting very stupid.
The Johnny's have very good, actually. Having a very good time with all the girls. I'm going for this song. Can we please? Just one dance.
Don't get me feet in.
No, we're not filming the feet, just the dress.
Don't get me feet in!
Despite the good mood, Bridget has opted to leave early.
I don't really know what happened with Bridget. Her mum came and her auntie. They seen like the country people outside and said, you know, she was frightened of the country people and she got off. But all she's doing is making a wider gap between her and the other girls. That's all she's doing.
Everyone could have been scared of us, like saying, oh, they're the Jippos, don't go around them, they're this and that. Bridget never really mixed the match with them, so that's her own fault. She would have having a good time if she would have come. She really put all her effort into her clothes and things for nothing.
I promised to myself that I would make seamstresses out of these girls in 6 months. Whether I can do it or not, I don't know. I really do not know, because it's proven to be harder than what I ever dreamt of. This is not fitting in with my dream at all.
Shannon, want to be ashamed of yourselves.
Disgusting.
Some guys just pulled his trousers down in front of the girls, so I've got to get these off before it's all going to kick off. I need to get them home now.
Bye!
Thelma's project will now move into its second month,
Oh, girls, so seriously, Kathleen, Mum and Dad's don't find you funny.
and an academic tutor begins to work with the girls.
These are uppercase letters, like capital letters. Do you know what I mean by that? Okay. She's the equivalent of a reception child.
But as the argument between Bridget and Margaret rumbles on, and the strain of working with the traveller trainees begins to take its toll,
If I could turn the clock back now, I wouldn't do it.
Thelma's absence sparks a meltdown in the factory.
It's just wrong, totally wrong.
No, she came up to my face on my mother's life when I get you back to the start of your day.
You've got too much to say when I'm in job.
Too much to say.
Don't shout.
I mean, get the handicap camera away from me.
I'm sorry, but people like that just don't even deserve a chance in here.
I'm going.
OK, thanks, love. All right, phone you later.
With her stress levels rising by the day, Thelma desperately needs help to make the course work. Today, she's visiting a college in Liverpool, hoping to secure some academic funding.
We've had to try and get some colleges on board to offer the education, because I'm not qualified to teach them maths and English, plus the fact I haven't got the time to teach them maths and English, and I would like them to have a certificate at the end of it as well.
What's going to happen if you can't make this work, Thelma? If you can't get any education for the girls?
No, that's not an option. I am going to get education for the girls, but if I can't get them to do it, then I'm going to have to try and get a private tutor who will come in and do it, and that's more money, and it's money I haven't got, to be honest, because, you know, the funds are depleting really fast at the moment.
Public funding could instantly solve Thelma's financial troubles. But if her girls don't turn up for the lessons, the college's budget will be affected. And Thelma now needs to convince Senior Learning Manager Elizabeth Mogan to help her.
What I'm trying to give these girls is, because everywhere they go, you know, they get knocked. You know, they don't go for jobs, because what's the point? They're going to go up against a country person, they're not going to get the job. And that's how they see themselves. You know, their self-esteem within our culture is down there. So I just want to fight for them all. It's just the way you are, isn't it? You can't help that. And obviously, I'd love it to be funded. Are you is the door closed on that? Do you think it wouldn't happen, or do you think we could arrange to bring the girls in and you make your own decision by, you know, looking at them as individuals and saying you think they'll finish the course?
Yeah. I'm going to be honest with you. The door would be closed on them coming in. It would affect our performance in the future, and then that could result in us losing funding.
Yeah.
It went terrible, really. It couldn't have been worse. Probably what I expected, but there's no go. People might say, OK, you don't have to teach them to read and write, but I think it's necessary to teach them to read and write. I think they're going to feel better about themselves. You know, I'm under no illusion that in 6 months they're going to become, you know, these amazing couture dressmakers, but at least they can walk away from here with, you know, a self-awareness that they can read and write. They can do things that probably their brothers and sisters can't do, their older ones, and just them to be presented with a certificate to say, this is what you've achieved.
Thelma's dream is to teach her traveller trainees all the basic skills required to make her extravagant wedding dresses. So far, progress has been painfully slow, and the girls have only learned the very basics of sewing and decoration. But today, an emergency with one of the orders has forced her to throw them in at the deep end.
OK, let me just tell you, this kid's coming from Ireland, all right? She's got half an hour to try this on and get off to go to the boat. It's got to be finished when she walks in, and she's going to try it all on and then go, OK? And it's really important that it's done properly.
The trainees have been asked to glue diamantes onto a wedding dress. Ordinarily a straightforward task, but the traveller girls aren't used to having to work under pressure.
The glue won't stick.
The actual structure of the dress is finished, but all the decoration's got to be finished on it. I've got to get these girls in line to, you know, and trust them a little bit, but it's my business on the line, so obviously I will keep an eye on them.
You've got 20 minutes for this woman.
I've been folding my phone like
Here,
that.
get it. Try and get your phone on.
What are you doing with all these phones?
It's
Put
a
the
best
phones
way.
away.
Please don't give me mine now. I've no shoes
Put
on.
the phones away. So we've sorted out this dress, please.
The dress?
Just stand back and have...
Oh, oh, these diamonds are a mess. There's glue everywhere. There's mine that didn't. Pauline.
We're part of a team now. We're all... See the diamonds over here? Did you not drop any of them?
No, there's all
I
my
don't care. You have to pick the diamonds up off the floor. We need to get it done before the girl comes. Margaret, you're getting a strike if you don't pick them up, babe. I'm sorry.
Did I do it?
Everyone's picking up. Everyone. I don't care. Everyone's cleaning up. Everyone's cleaning up. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah, well, I never did it, so I never did it.
Strike, then.
I don't care if I get a strike or not.
That's probably got one.
Well, I don't fucking care, do I?
Despite some stressful moments, with the traveller's help, the dress is completed on time. In traveller society, such extravagant designs have become the norm.
I think all travelling girls want a big dress, don't they?
Louise's wedding dress weighs 13 stone, took 300 hours to make, and is typical of one of Thelma's dresses.
Any finger?
Wow, she looks lovely.
It's lovely.
Really lovely.
Just to think,
We have ring is gorgeous.
Oh, mummy, that's lovely.
But trying to create such complex garments while running a dressmaking course has proved extremely challenging for Thelma. And now her already heavy workload is about to increase with the arrival of yet another trainee. Thelma's newest recruit is a cousin of Victoria and lives on the same trailer site as Lillian in Queensferry. The town is home to a large traveller community, and 17-year-old Megan has lived here since childhood. But in 10 days' time, she will start work with Thelma, and she is keen to make the most of the opportunity.
Obviously, it's something that I could benefit from in probably years to come. If I pay attention in this workplace, and obviously in years to come I could probably even open up my own shop. Put Velma out of her business.
Within such tight-knit communities, long-standing feuds can easily develop. And unbeknownst to Thelma, Megan and her cousin Victoria are in the midst of a bitter row with Lillian.
The only thing that I'm worried about is that if Lillian makes awkwardness for everyone, you know me. Like, Lillian started, like if she'll do something and then make it look like I've started it.
Yeah, that will happen, because I will hit her for you. That's one thing I am looking forward to. Before I leave the factory, I'm looking forward to getting a job and having a fight with Lillian.
They're the two things looking forward to.
Yeah, having a fight with Lillian, tearing Lillian. Oh, that's one thing I'm looking forward to, and one thing getting a job out of it. Have the job first and tear Lillian.
Yeah. What if she got offered a job and you didn't?
I will kill her.
So.
Yeah, I would get a knife and I would stab her. I'd wish her all the best of luck.
With a knife in her body.
The trainees haven't progressed anywhere near as quickly as expected. But even if discipline issues are overcome, Thelma feels that a lack of education will always prevent them from reaching the required standard. In traveller society, a woman's place is still very much in the home. More than half of Thelma's trainees dropped out of the system shortly after primary school, often to look after their younger siblings.
I don't mind, I left school at a young age. Because I left for a reason to watch my sisters and brothers.
I wouldn't have been allowed to go to college. My dad wouldn't have let me go to college.
OK, cool.
Having failed to secure public funding, Thelma has been forced to take on private tutor Sarah to address the problem. And having begun by teaching the girls how to tell the time.
When it's on the 3, it's 1:15, and when it's on the 9, it's 1:45. That's why we say it, OK?
She has singled out some of the girls for special attention. Today, she's working with 17-year-old Roseanne.
You said you didn't read at all, didn't you? and you can't spell or write. Great. So this is what we're going to start with. I want to see how many letters you know, OK? You see, these are uppercase letters, like capital letters. Do you know what I mean by that? OK. So that's a capital A.
Yeah, I know what you mean, yeah.
To gauge her reading level, Sarah asks Roseanne to fill in the alphabet on a chart. But having had her schooling severely disrupted by her traveller lifestyle, it is clear that the 17-year-old has a long way to go to catch up.
I can't think what...
That's OK. Well, what you've done is exactly the same, but upside down.
Yeah. What's the...
Q. So the big Q is just like that. So I do a circle and a line like that. Now the little Q goes a little circle and then a flick on the end. So there is only 8 that you need me to help you with, which is great, isn't it? Look through them and say they say. Her literacy skills are comparable with nursery and reception teaching, and she was very embarrassed about it, and it basically means you've got to start from scratch.
Hello, honey.
I got them all right one first time.
Oh my God, that was brilliant. Oh, well done, chicken. Well done. Told you, go out of here. Yeah. Tell them the time, reading, writing.
Everything.
You'll be able to go to the shops now, add things up. Don't have to listen to anyone else.
Thelma's course. By letting the girls loose on their first wedding dress, Thelma had hoped it would help the girls to focus and learn the skills required to make the extravagant outfits. But although the trainees are keen to admire Thelma's creations, they often have more pressing priorities of their own.
Blingage.
And today, Shannon has decided to focus on customizing her own clothing.
It's like them.
You're cutting them when you've got them on?
Yeah.
Don't do that, because if you cut yourself...
I won't. I'm gonna cut my leg. My leg's gone!
Well, stop it then. Go and find something to put on.
Sharon, you lost your leg. Sharon lost her leg.
Guys, do not get me in there, guy. Me jammers. What? It's like...
Shannon gets to work attempting to salvage her project. But Thelma is finding such incidents increasingly frustrating.
It's not going very well, actually. It's not going very well at all. We seem to get to the sewing part about 10 to 4, about 10 minutes before they go home. Because we have to sort out everything that's happened the night before or on that day. Then we start again in the morning and it all starts again. So if we get 10 minutes of sewing done, it's good.
See you tomorrow. Come here, Doggo.
Irish traveller Shannon lives near Wrexham with her 17-year-old aunt and fellow trainee Kathleen. Just a month and a half into the course, Shannon has already served a suspension for sticking pins in Bridget's leg.
You little bitch.
But having left school at the age of 11, it's a very different experience to her old routine.
I get up in the morning, dress the kids for school, feed them, wash them, put them going to school. I'll get dressed and washed myself, and then I'll come back down and clean up for the full day, and then probably go for sunbed about 7:30. That's my day, and come back and do the same thing, wash, feed the children, put them into bed. It's just something that I gotta do. It's a waste of time complaining, because complaining is not gonna get you no further on for complaining.
It had always been Thelma's intention that her staff would help teach the trainees the secrets of her spectacular dresses. But the effort of trying to teach them is having an effect on the workforce.
I need to, definitely need the help. I have to rebuild myself.
You know, I did forget that they are like 11-year-olds, not like 16-year-olds. They've never, ever, ever been in a work environment before. So we need to get a tutor.
After an extensive hunt, Thelma has taken on Paula, a fashion tutor, who will now try to teach the travellers basics of design, pattern cutting, sewing and decoration.
My name's Paula, anyway.
My name's Victoria.
Victoria, nice to meet you. I'm your new fashion tutor.
How you doing?
How you doing? Nice to meet you.
My name's Vicky Pollard. I'm a drag queen.
So, Vicky?
Victoria.
Victoria?
Yeah, Victoria.
You seem like a really nice girl, but I won't have any of you messing.
I'm a devil.
Okay, whatever.
To give Paula an idea as to the trainees' current abilities, she wants to see them use the machines to make a basic stitch. But some of the travellers aren't keen to recover old ground. Margaret and Victoria especially.
Can I give you those, please? Thank you. We're just going to start with some very basic seams first. Now, you did say before that you'd done them. Well, I haven't seen any evidence of that, so I need to see some evidence of it.
What's the point doing ideas when we've already done it? We've got proof we've done them.
Because you've already said that you did them in a different way.
Yeah, but it doesn't make a difference. It's going to get done the same time.
Well, it does, because you might find that this process is easier,
no,
or the previous one is easier. You think this one's harder?
Yeah.
Well, how do you know you haven't tried it?
Because I don't like the look of it.
Well, you can't just say that, can you?
I can.
OK, this next seam is what Margaret has. Shannon, Victoria, please. I'm not repeating myself.
I don't like the new tutor. She's too fucking cheeky.
She's too stuck up.
Too snobby.
Let's just move these.
I don't like her attitude.
I don't like her attitude. Let's get on with it.
No one else today thinks she's got an attitude.
Yeah, they do.
Who? Has anyone
Shannon!
think she's got an attitude?
Sorry about this, but I think you do.
OK.
I'm not going to hide it from you.
It doesn't matter.
And I'm sorry I'm not being ignorant here.
Whatever. Obviously, you're not going to get everybody on board. You know, you're not going to win everybody over, but that's the way it goes, isn't it? Hopefully, Margaret will come round to realising that it's not all about her.
She had an attitude. I don't like her attitude. Stinks.
Paula's first lesson with the travellers did not go according to plan. But more bad news awaits Thelma. Many of her traveller girls have never worked before, and to complete the legal paperwork, they've all been asked to supply a national insurance number. For Shannon, this has proved impossible.
She keeps going around the houses, like saying, oh, yeah, my mum's got it, and I can get it for you. And I'm thinking, why hasn't she given me it? And now I know why. She hasn't got one. She's only 15. So, my mum doesn't know yet. I haven't told my mum yet.
Shannon's situation represents a serious problem. Employing full-time staff under the age of 16 is illegal, and all the girls were asked their age on the recruitment day.
And how old are you?
16.
16. Oh, that's all English, that's good.
But Tracy now needs to break the bad news to Thelma.
She has a national insurance number. She's 15.
Grace.
And she's upset. She's scared. She thinks you're going to shout at her.
To find out where she stands, Thelma puts a call into Shannon's probation officer.
I've just found out, basically, that Shannon's only 15. Yeah. She really wants to do it, you know what I mean? So, you know, and she's not in school anyway. What's the point? She's only going to be at home, be a skivvy.
How old are you? 15. I didn't really tell him the age because I was looking forward to doing this.
It's against the law for you to work when you're only 15. It's not you, it'd be me that I get into trouble, do you know what I mean? And you're not going to be able to work here if I'm in prison, are you? You know what I mean? So...
Well, you've been in prison before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't want to go back to prison, I really don't, but I will do my very best to make sure you stay. You'll see me outside the bloody House of Commons walking up and down with a placard or something.
Let Shannon stay.
Yeah, we'll all do a
stay.
sit-in. Let Shannon stay, yeah. It's like a kick in the teeth when you find out one's only 15. But I keep saying we can't treat them like country kids who go to school. We're not taking her out of school. She hasn't been in school since she was 11. So, you know, how the hell can I say to her, right, that's it, no, I can't have you no more, you're only 15. You know, she's enjoying it, all of it, and
you know, whatever I'll do, I'll have to do to keep her.
Thelma will fight on behalf of Shannon, but it's increasingly obvious that the strain is taking its... Taking on her 10 travellers was supposed to be Thelma's dream project, but it has put an incredible strain on her time, her business, and her stress levels. When her travellers arrive for the beginning of the 6th week, for the first time, Thelma hasn't opened the doors for their arrival.
How are we gonna get in? What happened?
Hello, are you in there? Hello? No one in there, the shutter is down.
And inside, she appears to have reached the point of exhaustion.
I don't feel well at all. I don't feel like talking at the moment.
I've never seen her looking depressed and tired the way she is. I think it's too much. I think it's all too much. And the orders, we've got a hell of a lot of orders to catch up on. And I think she's worrying about them, you know, because she hates letting anyone down.
Thelma's tireless efforts to train up her traveller girls have finally taken their toll, and she decides to leave for home.
I've took on too much again, I would say. Definitely took on too much, and it is getting to me now. It really is getting to me. So I just feel like I don't know which way to turn.
All right then, I'll have to go, Max. I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Despite Thelma's absence, dresses still need to be made, and the trainees still need teaching. But not all of her employees are as experienced as Thelma in dealing with teenage traveller girls.
My mum is going to my cousin's wedding, but she wants me to bring in the suit and put diamonds on it.
Do you think you'd be able to do it, like?
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you done? Are you good with the diamonds?
Yeah.
Because if you get glue anywhere.
If they trust us to do it on a wedding dress and things like that.
Really quick.
I don't know. You see, because I'm a glue gun virgin, so hopefully you're gonna show me.
You've got to stop saying things like that.
Why?
You're
Why? What have I just said? I don't even understand how you would think that is.
You
offensive.
disgust me.
Why?
A woman of your age chatting like that.
Because you used the word virgin. Right, we're going to do some sewing. Stop looking at me like I'm an alien. It's a word. It means something. Move on.
What you used was more disgusting than what I used.
I said I was a glue gun virgin. I'm finding that really bizarre that they can say fuck or bugger, but you can't use the word virgin. I just think, morally, what's going on? I'm confused. I'm really confused. I'm confused.
With Thelma unable to return to work, the atmosphere in the factory begins to deteriorate. Although the business is still running, learning on the course slows down dramatically.
Gonna do any work today, Vic? No. Can't be bothered.
And rumours start to circulate around the factory of a long-standing feud between Lillian and Megan, the new trainee who is due to start work next week.
We've got this new girl starting, right, and I've heard all kinds of little whispers and stuff like that about her. What type of person is she?
At first, she was all nice, sweet as pie, isn't it? I really, really did like her. Until she started getting a bit snotty with me, started saying things that wasn't like basically true. When I confronted with her, she couldn't say nothing.
Megan is a cousin of Victoria, who until now has kept the argument outside the factory. But with her close friend about to join her on the course, Victoria's friendly demeanour is already changing.
You can see it in her now. No, you can see it since Monday. No, since Friday. You can see it in her because she knew that Megan's starting. And she just wants to start now.
She reckons that when I see you, you're dead. I'm gonna break your 2 legs. And she sent me the day after and she had done nothing. But she's a Vicky woman, she'd be nice to you, but now I know the soon girl's coming in, she'll change and I don't give a shit for her. I promise God I don't.
Irish traveller Lillian lives on a trailer site in Queensferry and is due to marry her boyfriend when she turns 18 next year. Lillian is part of a growing born-again Christian movement within the traveller community, and it was religion that convinced her to take part in the course.
If I wasn't meant to do that job, God wouldn't let me go. He'd give me some sign not to go. And obviously I went and now I'm accepted into it and it'll be good. I got a scripture here from Psalms 31, verse 14. It says, "Let the wicked be ashamed, let them be silent in the grave. Let their lying lips be put to silence," which speaks in... So I'll put it again.
What's that?
There's a bit here I can't really read it because it's a bit... I can't understand it. Basically it's saying, like, I trust in you, God, and that in times you're on the hands and things like this. It's not about your enemies, you know what I mean? Like, let the people who talks about you, like, shut their lips, basically. Don't let them be telling lies. Let there be silence in the grave. And things like that. It's basically about your enemies talking bad things about you, what you know is not the truth.
Thelma's absence spills over into a second week. The traveller girls continue to come into work. Her staff attempt to hold the fort,
I'm gonna strangle myself.
and the cultural differences become ever more apparent.
Travelling girls wear a lot of flesh on show. So they're liberated in the dress sense, but emotionally...
I travelling girls can wear whatever they want to wear once on show this and they aren't. That's the main thing about it.
Well, you can't talk about sex or even mention the
No,
name.
it's down to her father and mother to tell her what time to come back in, what she can do, how she can dress, what she can wear.
Don't you feel like slightly owned by your parents then?
Yeah, your parents only doing it.
Yeah, but your parents should know, yeah.
No, but they're only doing it for your own good. Yeah.
Have you taken travellers out of school at 11? Is that for their own good as well?
Yeah, because they're talking about things that we don't want to know about.
Oh man.
But see, Polly, it's no point you getting upset in that then, because otherwise we're not going to work.
I'm not getting upset. I find it interesting, right? But I'm finding the gap now between gorges, as you call them, and travellers. Massive, it's monumental, and you know, on a daily basis I'm learning more about and I'm loving that. I'm loving that, but there's some bits of it that I just can't get my head round.
On the factory floor, yet more problems are developing. Margaret has been bickering with Bridget for weeks, and the English traveller has become increasingly isolated.
Yeah, I feel different from the other girls, and I'm proud to be different from the other girls because I don't want to be a clone, to be perfectly honest. Other travelling girls don't like me because they don't understand me.
See me in this.
Eventually, the tension between the pair boils over.
Can you just tell me what's happening?
No, I won't tell you. Max, will you stop with the camera?
All hell's broke loose. Bridget's crying in the toilet. Something that Margaret said to her, or what she said to Margaret. We don't know what's going on here. So I just need to know what's going on.
The ongoing argument has erupted over whose turn it is to use one of the factory's sewing machines.
Hello, Bridget, can I have a word?
And Bridget has had enough.
She wants to go home because she said she feels like they're being horrible to her. And she said they get away with murder.
I haven't got a clue what's going on. Bridget's upset. She's crying her eyes out. She's just got a taxi to go home. She said she can't take any more. I think it takes not one person to look after these girls. It takes about 3. You need to get, if you want to learn and go on from this, you need to be...
You shouldn't be going in crying like 2-year-olds. All my work was there, my
But you wasn't using the machine?
I went and asked Shannon to fix the thing for me, to overlock it, and then finish it off. But no, she went crying in like a 2-year-old.
I wasn't here.
No, but there you go.
But I expect... I'm not taking anyone's side. I'm talking to you, Margaret.
Yeah, you're taking her side.
No, I'm not taking her side. She's like a spoiled child, about 2. So if she wants to go home, she can go home. She never comes back, that'll do me.
I just think it's disgusting the way she walks around the place like she owns the place. It's like a bit of a bull in a china shop. Stroppy teenager, do you know what I mean? It's just ridiculous and it just wouldn't be as anywhere else. We wouldn't get away with acting like that. To be honest with you, this is Thelma's project, so Thelma needs to sort it out from here because I've had enough myself and I know that most of the girls have as well. It's just ridiculous.
Although Margaret is put on a suspension, without the project's leader, the course is falling apart. And at home, Thelma appears to be on the verge of walking away altogether.
How are you doing, Thelma, at the minute?
Crap, really crap at the minute. Nothing's going to plan. Everyone's just doing what they want to do. Just nothing's working out. Every which way I turn, you know, there's something going wrong. So basically I feel crap. It's just not like I thought it was going to be. If I could turn the time, you know, the clock back now, I wouldn't do it. I would definitely not do it because it's just, I'm up to there now. I've had enough.
Thelma has been missing from her workplace for almost 2 weeks, a time during which the atmosphere in the factory has hit rock bottom. And her staff need her to return today.
Yeah. Hiya. Oh, you're joking. Oh, my God. Yeah. Oh, OK, thank you. Thanks very much. Ta, bye. Just been told that Thelma's still not well enough to come in.
The staff will have to cope without her for at least another day. But stress levels are at an all-time high, and it will now take very little to spark an argument.
Yeah, it's 15 minutes. So morning break.
The trainees spend the morning making pockets on the sewing machines. But it is unclear who should take control in their boss's absence, Pauline or her daughter Leanne.
So lunch is saying the same, but the breaks together.
Yeah.
So that sort of bit of communication wouldn't go amiss. That's all we need, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm sorry about that, but when I'm on the floor, I'm in charge.
No.
I am.
No, you're not, Mum. We're all in charge. I'm sorry.
No, you're in there doing work
No,
on
I'm
them.
not.
While I'm here, Leanne, I'm in charge.
Has it worked out fine since Monday? No, it hasn't. It's been up the wall, Mum. It's been like...
No, it hasn't.
has.
No, it hasn't.
All right, then it hasn't. It's been fine.
Just I'm in charge when I'm here.
No.
Or do you want to see Thelma about that then? While I'm on the floor and she's in here, I'm in charge, don't I? Doesn't that make more sense? I don't know. Can't stand arguing with my own daughter, but she, honest to God, she treats me like I'm a baby. I'm sick of the pressure. Absolutely sick of the pressure. Makes me look about that big. I haven't got a clue. I haven't got a clue. I am not slagging you off, but you've got too much to say when I'm in charge. Don't shout.
What's all this I'm in charge business, Mum?
Why
are you going all big for your boots? Because Thelma's not here.
I'm not big for your boots. What are you talking about?
Well, why are you saying you're in charge? You're not in charge.
I'm going.
Thelma, Mum, you are pathetic.
No, I think you're pathetic.
No, I think you're pathetic.
You're pathetic. You're pathetic.
Just a big show.
You're just a bloody big show, you. You saucy. Okay. Max, I'm going to the shop.
Pauline leaves the factory to cool off. But the incident has not impressed the trainees.
I think like between Leanne and her mum, they didn't have to have the screaming match in front of everyone. They could have just run into the office, whatever the disagreement was about, they could have said, well, hang on, I think this, had a discussion about it, then walked out and let everybody know, well, she's in charge or she's in charge. There was no need for a screaming match.
Let me have a look, my darling.
Leanne takes over for the afternoon, organising the girls her way and teaching them to make headbands.
Oh, but Jesus. On Michael's life, Michael's grave. You leave them let loose with diamonds on scars that they're like smackheads.
Yeah, very proud that it all worked out well and everyone's had a nice happy day. And I know it's just a little thing, but it's just so easy just to sort out if someone just put something in place like that.
The afternoon has been relatively peaceful, but it will take more than just a few hours working on headbands to resolve the infighting. Outside, the feud between Victoria and Lillian has finally erupted, sparked by a disagreement over who will sit in the front of the taxi.
No, she came up to my face on my mother's life. When I get you back to the site, you're dead.
What's it over?
I never said to Grace, did I say to you can't get in the front? On my mother's life, I never said to her. No, because I'm getting all tempted, look. And then she came out, she kicked the front. I said, yeah, I will kick the front. She came in there, I can't remember. Yeah.
Who's fighting me? She attacked me for no reason.
Did I touch you, Lillian?
Yeah, because get told.
Did I touch you, Lillian?
When I go home, she's going to kill me and all
Lillian, did I?
No,
this is, I wouldn't fight her in the Queen's Ferry. I'll get Daddy to drive me down to the site and I will hop your brains off that concrete.
Victoria,
yeah, I will.
Sorry, no threats. No threats.
It's absolutely ridiculous.
The time we go home, I won't be able to mouth to you.
We've all come here as friends.
Go away.
Just stay in the front.
Victoria and Lillian both live in the same traveller community, 40 minutes away in Queensferry. Although it took little to spark the argument, an honour feud has been raging between the two for some time. Victoria seems intent on settling old scores.
Hiya!
But as a born-again Christian, Lillian is keen to avoid further conflict.
Why did me and Vicky fall out? It's always something like stupid. Like we've always been on and off arguing and things like this, but I didn't think it'd come to this. Because I've never really had a fight before, and tell you the truth, I'm not a fighting person. I'm trying my best to follow God, and I'm trying my hardest to walk with God. But she's been saying that she's going to fight me for the last few months. So anyway, so if we're going to fight now, and then she started screaming in my face, I started screaming in her face, she tried to make a punch me, I went to slap her. Anyway, Grace jumped in and stopped it all, and Kathleen and all them stopped it all. And Leanne, the diamond girl, they stopped it all. And then that was it. She still wants to fight me. She wants to fight me tonight when I get home. And at the end of the day, if she said she wants to fight, then I'm not going to say no.
The following day is new girl Megan's first in the factory. As a close friend and cousin of Victoria, she's well aware of yesterday's row with Lillian. And it's clear that the argument is far from finished.
I went down to Queensferry site last night at 5 o'clock looking for Lillian. Couldn't find her. Came back down again and said another half an hour, couldn't find her.
Don't fight and work today. I wouldn't give her the satisfaction. I just ignore her, but I smile at her.
When I got her tonight, she's dead.
Thelma's course appears to be descending into chaos. During her 10-day absence, Margaret has been suspended. Victoria has nearly come to blows with Lillian. The staff have struggled to cope with the mounting pressure, and learning has ground to a halt. But today, Thelma is back, fully rested and recovered.
Hello. Hey, love.
And she must deal with the problems that are threatening the future of the entire project.
So, yeah, she's coming with it. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Where have you been? I've been very, very ill.
Oh.
Very ill.
You're going to be ill when you hear what we've got to tell you.
Wow. Bad?
Trials and tribulations.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Really bad?
Well, it's just gone all a little bit haywire since you've been gone.
Who's the main culprit?
Well, she's off, isn't she? She's suspended, yeah.
I don't think anyone will be happy with her coming back.
What else have you got to tell me? You might as well give me it all.
Victoria's like a bloody bulldog. Couldn't understand half the stuff she was going on about. So Lillian's like sitting in the taxi saying, get it away from me, get it away from me. I was like, what's going on?
I think I'm going to be ill again tomorrow.
Yeah, see ya.
Megan arrives at the factory for her first day.
Hiya.
I'm Paula.
Hiya.
I'm a sewing tutor. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Okay.
But the sense of unease in the workplace is obvious.
No leaving the premises at break times, treating each other with respect.
fighting.
Okay.
And that's it. Basically, common sense, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
So explain what you're doing as you're doing it.
What happened to Vicky? Vicky Pollard.
Go back and forward.
Frank Gallagher. Same.
One more stitch. Stop!
I'm feeling out of place for some reason. I don't know why. It's a very awkward atmosphere here. Lillian keeps like walking past and trying to shake herself off. She's making a fool of herself. She's not bothering me. So she keeps shaking. She can wobble for all I care.
With factions in the workplace developing fast, Thelma makes a priority of sorting out yesterday's fight.
I know yours is a different culture, babe, but you can't settle disputes by fighting.
I did try my best to get into the motor and tear, because if I got hold of her, I might should have no teeth this morning. She tried to make a move like that there, and I sat, and he was holding me back, so I couldn't get into her. But look at my mother's life. When I go down to the site tonight, she's dead.
Okay, you stay there now.
No, I don't get Lillian, because look,
Stay there.
No, if you get Lillian, make me cry.
No, listen, it's not going any further than here.
Having got Victoria's side of the story, Thelma attempts a reconciliation with Lillian.
Get in here. You can't stop me, because my granddad's gone. When I got her home, she's dead. Lillian, did I delete you from BBM, or did you delete me from BBM?
I think it was you.
Yeah, well, there you go, because I didn't want to argue with you on BBM, make a show of myself, like a child arguing on phone, because I'm sick of my life arguing with you. Granddaddy's great. When I get you back to the side, sorry to Funfair Church, off on a Sunday, I will get you when you're not expecting it.
Why do you want to do that?
Because I cursed my brother and sister's life.
There's other ways you can sort things out without fighting.
But if I hit her back in the site, I lose my job.
She hasn't hit you?
Yeah, no, when I hit her in the site, I lose my job. That's all I want to know.
You will, babe.
All right, that'll do. No, that'll do. Mother's life, that'll do, because I'll get her back in the site.
Jesus.
And my little brother's life, I'll hop our prayers off that floor. And my mother's life, Lillian, you're getting caught. When I get back to the site, my granddaddy's good, you're dead. You're dead. Oh, what about John? Get the handicap camera away from me. Get out of the way.
What did she say to you?
And my granddaddy's good, she's going to die.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't know myself to walk out to her, because if I walk out to her, I'm going to tear her.
It's not appropriate behaviour, full stop. Is it? You don't, like, just dish out threats and threaten to kill people. When the poor girl's, like, half Victoria's size and she looks absolutely terrified. I just wouldn't worry about it and let her be a little girl and carry on fighting and see how far she gets in life.
I'll just have you for 1 minute.
Yeah.
Eventually, under the threat of being sacked, Thelma manages to persuade Victoria not to attack her colleague.
But in our John's life and our Scarlett's life, look at me crooked again, right? Now listen, don't talk. Look at me crooked again.
Whoa. Vicky.
No, Grace, this is nothing to do with you.
Let her have a say and then
nothing
you
to do
can
with
say
you.
it.
I'm not
Go
getting
on.
on, but don't let her talk to you like a dog.
No, she can have a say.
You're not even look at me, don't talk to me or not. Because in Granddaddy's grave, next time you look at me crooked, I will jump up and not in there that I will break onto you. That's all you got to know. Then there I will break.
So from now on, right, she's not going to hit you. There's not going to be any fighting, nothing like that. No hitting, no nothing. Don't look at each other. Don't get on each other's nerves. Come on, your taxis are here now.
See you tomorrow. Where are we going? You.
Vicky's acting like a 2-year-old child.
I didn't expect the first day to go like this. At least it was interesting.
I've had this since Monday, Thel. You've had it for one off afternoon. I've had it since Monday and my blood pressure is going through the roof. Really is.
I didn't let you know if it was all right today.
Although Victoria has agreed somewhat reluctantly to a truce, Thelma is still worried about further reprisals. Concerned about Lillian's welfare, she calls her mother.
Hiya, is that Mary?
Yeah, who am I speaking to?
It's Thelma.
No, Thelma, look, don't be ringing this phone anymore. I've had enough. I've had enough now. I don't want to hear no more about the job. I'm not fit no more. Yeah, just let it go now, Thelma. Help me off on you.
Whoa. Ooh. Something's happened there then.
I can't make them talk. I would have, if they wanted me to, I would have gone up and sat there, but there's nothing I can do now. Just have to, it's going to be a long, tense weekend now, waiting for Monday to see what's happened.
Now, with the course verging on the point of collapse, Thelma will attempt to lay down the law.
I looked at my bank statement this morning and I'm telling you now, I am shitting myself. And it's time now for these girls to knuckle under or get out.
Resolve the bitter infighting.
Why do you keep making me problems all the time?
And attempt to bring the two extremes of her life together for the first time.
Look, the gypsies have arrived!
But despite her best efforts, Thelma will find that events outside the factory can easily put the conflict into context.
So they stuck sanitary towels onto the window.